Jones is facing new criminal charges, accused of running a red light and plowing into another car.
According to police, Thiago Silva threatened people at a jiu-jitsu school, then barricaded himself inside his home.
A woman says McGregor violently sexually assaulted her in a bathroom at the arena.
You cracker! You cracker! Officers, I hate you. I hate you.
Hello and what's up, Fight Fam? Today we are getting into some real messy territory. The 5 times that UFC fighters got falsely accused of heavy stuff that could have ended everything.
UFC fighter Rachel Ostovich pleaded not guilty to second-degree assault today in court.
Being a UFC fighter can be wild. You're on top of the world 1 minute, then one phone call and your whole life gets turned upside down. This topic hits extra hard right now because of Ilia Topuria. The dude's undefeated double champ, only 28 years old, and just had to temporarily vacate the lightweight belt over false domestic abuse claims tied to his divorce. Ilia went public saying that his ex was trying to extort him by threatening to drop fake stories unless he paid big money. He turned over audio recordings, text messages, and videos to the court. And you know what? That Oliveira knockout that he landed to win the belt still gives me chills every single time.
He's already busted up. Oh! Out cold.
I'm riding with Ilia on this one, fam. He has little ones involved in all of this. Prime years on hold. Hopefully, the truth will hit everyone soon so that he can finally return and remind the division who is the king after all. False accusations are no joke. They wreck reputations, they stall careers, and they mess with your head, and they turn fans against you overnight. But these 5 warriors got hit hard. They fought back and eventually they got cleared. Some stories are straight chaos and some will make you so mad. And a couple even have funny moments in all of the madness. But let's break down all of them. Hit that like button if you are Team Truth. Subscribe for more UFC stories. But right now, let's dive in. Starting in at number 5, we are taking a look at Abdulrazak Al-Hassan, the sexual assault case that froze his run. Judo Thunder was looking scary back in 2018. The dude came in hot, 3 straight first-round knockouts, including that nasty head kick on Alessio Di Chirico that had the whole arena gasping. He was throwing bombs like it was nothing, building real hype as a middleweight destroyer, then right after he sleeps Nico Price in another quick finish, he was arrested on sexual assault charges from 2 women. Serious stuff. The UFC sidelined him immediately. Almost 2 full years with no fights, just legal battles, a lot of stress, and the weight of it hanging over him. The court finally delivers a final judgment around 2020, with the jury finding him not guilty on every single count. Fully acquitted, case closed. The evidence just didn't stack up like they claimed. Abdul's been really open in interviews since then. Said that the ordeal crushed his spirit, made him depressed, changed how he approaches life and fights. He came back, wrapped up a couple of wins here and there, but you can tell that the momentum was gone. He wasn't the same beast as before. That spark from the early knockouts, it just wasn't quite the same. Even though he still has that scary one-punch power. And respect to him for not quitting. Imagine grinding your whole life to get to the UFC, hitting your stride, and then some lies pause everything cold. It's a brutal reminder of how fragile everything really is. Next up in number 4, we have Jon Jones and the 2025 hit and run drama. Jon Jones is the undisputed GOAT of the MMA world. Now, yes, he has flaws, but when it comes to his resume, he is untouchable. We know that he's got some real legal problems from years back.
Jon Jones turned himself into police overnight after leaving the scene of an accident where he crashed his car, injured a pregnant woman. He's free on bond this morning, but he could face serious charges.
DUIs, assault charges, and so much more. So, when February of 2025 hits and the cops find a wrecked car with a drunk, half-dressed woman inside, claiming Jon Jones was driving and bolted, the whole internet explodes like, yeah, that's classic Jon Jones behavior. Headlines go nuclear right after. Dana White was hyping Jon Jones' retirement announcement. Couldn't script a worse timing to overshadow the greatest career send-off ever. But hold up. Jon Jones' team pushed back hard from day one. They had a solid alibi and they had surveillance of where he was on the day. He wasn't even near the car. By September, prosecutors dropped every single charge completely, and they cleared Jon Jones, no question. Jones even posted about it, saying that one false claim can steal so much from you. As someone who has actually watched Jon Jones destroy MMA legends for over a decade, it honestly just kind of shocked me how people were going and believing this just because it's Jon Jones. I mean, past mistakes don't automatically make every new rumor true. The guy deserves to bow out on his own terms. Now we're moving on to number 3, and that is Thiago Silva's straight up movie level 2014 chaos. This one was wild from start to finish. It felt like a bad action movie shoot. Thiago Silva, the Brazilian powerhouse with some serious heavy hands, the guy who folded everyone left and right. Remember the guy who gave that nasty knockout to Rafael Fajau? Yeah, that's him. Well, anyway, back in early 2014, his estranged wife accused him of domestic violence and threatening her life with a gun. Cops roll up heavily, and Thiago barricades himself inside the house. It's a full-on SWAT movie standoff. Helicopters are circling the house, negotiators are on the phone, neighbors evacuated. He eventually surrenders, he gets arrested, and the UFC cuts him the same day. Dana White straight up says it all on camera. He's done. He's never coming back to the UFC. Then the massive plot twist. His wife suddenly flees to Brazil, stops cooperating with the prosecutors, key parts of the story starts to crumble, evidence falls apart, and all charges are dropped completely. The UFC shocks everyone and actually re-signs Thiago Silva. He comes back, gets a couple of fights, and later...
He originally said he'd never fight in the UFC again. Why'd you take him back?
He said he'd never fight in the UFC again when his SWAT team was around his house and things weren't looking too good for Thiago Silva. Now there's a video. There's a video of what actually happened.
An old video of the actual threats surfaced from before. And then they cut him for good this time. But those original accusations that triggered the SWAT madness, the arrest, and also the first release, either totally false or exaggerated. The dude lost prime years of his career. He got publicly humiliated on national TV, his reputation was torched, and all of this was over claims that didn't hold water. Looking back now, the standoff footage is almost comical in how over the top it got. But at the time, it was pure nightmare. This shows how quickly the UFC has to swing an axe on heavy allegations in order to protect the brand. Even if it turns out that the fighter, well, he's kind of being accused in a way where it didn't actually really happen. You know? Now, guys, we are getting on to number 2, and that is Conor McGregor and the 2023 NBA Finals bathroom allegation. Conor McGregor is one of the biggest stars the MMA has ever seen. Love him or hate him, the dude built an empire on his brand. Then June of 2023, it was Game 4. It was Heat versus the Nuggets at the Miami Arena. Conor's courtside living his best life. Mascot punch and all of the chaos involved. Then a woman comes forward claiming that he forced her into a bathroom and sexually assaulted her. Security footage comes forward showing that Conor McGregor was leading her by the arm into the area, and it looks sketchy as hell at first glance, and the media goes into full feeding frenzy mode. A civil lawsuit drags all the way into 2025, demanding millions from Conor, even ropes in the Miami Heat organization for not protecting her. The police investigate everything immediately. There's no criminal charges ever filed, nothing sticks, and then in December of 2025, she voluntarily dismisses the entire civil suit with prejudice, meaning it's dead forever. It can't ever be refiled. Conor's camp had been screaming it did was a money grab shakedown from the very start. And yet, he gets cleared once again. Now, I've been a Conor fan from the very beginning, and we all know that he can get up to all kinds of dirty stuff. But guys, I am pretty happy that this one is finally buried. And guys, we are saving the freshest one for number one, and that is Ilia Topuria's ongoing extortion nightmare. Ilia bursts onto the scene. He is undefeated. He wins the featherweight gold against the Volkanovski, and then he jumps up to absolutely destroy Charles Oliveira for the lightweight belt back in June of 2025. The dude's talking big trash, calling out Paddy, Conor, and everyone that he can possibly see. And after looking like the future of the sport at pound-for-pound top levels, in October, he quietly announced his separation from his wife, Georgina Bedell. In November, he stepped away, citing vague personal matters. Then in mid-December, he drops the full bombshell on social media, says she threatened to push fake domestic abuse stories to the media to ruin him unless he paid huge sums of money. Straight up attempted extortion. Ilia hands over audio recordings, text messages, witness statements, even videos, everything to the Spanish courts. He swears on his life that he's never been violent to her and always lived with discipline and respect. Bryce Mitchell hops onto Instagram in his tank top, preaching fire, calling Ilia a wife beater that needs Jesus. But I mean, who really listens to Bryce Mitchell these days? Memes flood over on X, hate rolls in heavy for Ilia Topuria, and some fans are turning on him overnight. Ilia vacates the belt temporarily so the division doesn't stall completely. With Paddy versus Gaethje for the interim coming up in January, the fight is going to be one to watch, but Ilia will have to be watching from the sidelines. The kids are caught in the middle, and that's the part that honestly just hurts the most. If the evidence Ilia says that he has is legit, and early signs point that way, then this whole thing is gonna look really ugly for the other side when the court sits. And I'm 100% team Ilia right now, and the dude has honestly built his entire career on hard work and respect, and I can't wait for him to just shut up all the noise and get his comeback and reclaim the throne. Now, wow, guys, that was a heavy one. This list went in a whole bunch of different places. But I want to know, guys, what do you think? Which false accusation ticked you off the most? Are you fully believing Ilia's side, or are you waiting for more court info to be dropped? Guys, who had the absolute worst luck with this kind of drama in the UFC history? And if we missed out on any others, drop your names down in the comments down below, guys. And also don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those bell notifications, guys, so that you never miss another upload. And I'm Ty, and I will catch you on the next one.